Researchers are working to find more unmarked graves of slaves on a York County property. Descendants of both slaves and slave owners held an emotional ceremony last week to pay tribute to the nearly 500 people buried there. Now, the graves are at the 800-acre historic Brattonsville plantation in McConnell, South Carolina. South Carolina Bureau Chief Shakira Speaks shows us the work to remember the people who died decades ago.
On this hallowed ground, there's a story lost for generations, until now.
We are giving voice in a way to men and women who didn't have a voice.
This is one of the largest enslaved burial grounds in the Carolina Piedmont, now being reconsecrated. Steel markers were placed across 5 acres before a special York County ceremony. Each indicates where one of the 481 slaves were buried on the land. Crews using ground-penetrating radar discovered the resting places, paid for by a grant from the historical South Carolina 250 organization. And historians and researchers say there could be more.
And if you look around, you see so much history that's here. But it's important for us to continue to tell our history, especially in a political climate that is trying to not tell our history and trying to bury it. And if we don't tell our story, who's going to tell our story?
Dr. Lisa Bratton is a 5th-generation descendant of the Green and Melinda Bratton family, slaves on the plantation. She's known about Brattonsville since she was 6 years old. She performed a traditional African ceremony to honor the enslaved and others who may not have been discovered yet.
For no compensation, sometimes for their entire lives. Ashe.
Winthrop University students and other researchers found the unmarked graves. They've been studying them for some time.
No more chains holding me.
Through the research, several descendants of both plantation owners and slaves were connected. Dr. Bratton discovered she's distant cousins with Sarah Spratt, whose family owned the plantation.
We had always come here since I was a little girl. The focus when I was a child was on my ancestors, the white ancestors and the enslavers.
Spratt wants to be part of telling a fuller American history. During the ceremony, the original headstone for an enslaved man and local American Revolutionary legend Watt was replaced. Historians say the Bratton family, owners of the plantation, recognized Watt's role in winning American independence with a marble headstone to him and his wife Polly, a rare occurrence at the time for people of African descent.
There should be more of this that we're doing, because not only does it brings awareness to the importance of African American lives. African American lives matter, and the more we uncover, the more we research, the more we learn, the better it is. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Reporting in York County, Shakira Speaks, Queen City News.